Today's tropical weather update is brought to you by State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.
Good afternoon, Antigua and Barbuda. I'm meteorologist Jaleel Jacobs. I'm here to bring you today's tropical weather outlook for Monday, 18th of August, 2025. And right away, we'll take a look at the 7-day graphical outlook provided by the National Hurricane Center. And we see that Hurricane Erin is still active within the Atlantic at this time, has not made landfall at any location so far, so that's a very good thing. And we see that there's another area, another tropical wave out in the eastern Atlantic that is being monitored for further development sometime within this area later this week, and we'll take a closer look at that right next. So we look at Hurricane Erin, and we see it located at 23.1 degrees north or 70.8 degrees west, which puts it just north of the Grand Turk Island for the Turks and Caicos, with a maximum sustained winds of 140 miles per hour, which makes it a Category 4 hurricane on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane scale, moving west-northwest at 10 miles per hour. So we'll see in that motion that will then make another bend and take it away from further landmass within the southeastern and eastern United States. And so Hurricane Erin is not expected to make landfall in any territory at this time, but it's going to stay a major hurricane and then hurricane as it continues its path. So there are some watches and warnings issued for the Turks and Caicos Islands and the southeastern and central Bahamas. We look at our satellite image and we see the area that is being monitored for further development. Over the next 48 hours, we're looking at a 0% chance of a formation, or near 0% chance of formation, and a 50% chance of formation over the next 7 days as this area makes its way across the Atlantic and get into this particular region here, just southeast or east of the Leeward Islands. Now, for us here in the Leeward Islands, we're going to be paying particular attention to this system as it moves across here, because this has the potential, with the environmental conditions being conducive for further development, this system definitely has the potential to become a tropical cyclone somewhere within this particular region of the Leeward Islands and British Virgin Islands. So we are going to pay close attention to it as it moves across the area. We see the mass of clouds here associated with and the convective activity associated here with Hurricane Erin. And so some of these islands in the Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos, as we mentioned before, are currently under watches and warnings for tropical storm and hurricane conditions. Now we're looking at the 2025 hurricane names, and we've already been through Andrea, Barry, Chantal, and Dexter. So we had Hurricane Erin, and should that tropical wave develop further into a tropical cyclone, we're looking at Ferdinand being the next name. So just to remind some folks about some of the terms we've been using last week, as then Tropical Storm Erin would have moved through our area. We're looking at Tropical Storm Watch, which means that there are tropical storm conditions of sustained winds between 39 and 73 miles per hour are possible within the watch area or within 48 hours. And for the Tropical Storm Warning, the Tropical Storm Warning means that these conditions, again, sustained winds of 39 to 73 miles per hour, are likely within 36 hours of the area. Now, similarly, the Hurricane Watch and Hurricane Warning are for sustained winds above 73 miles per hour and are possible within 48 hours and are likely within 36 hours for the hurricanes. So now, you could have some conditions that are gusting or winds that are gusting within this range of tropical storm conditions, but because the winds aren't sustained, then a tropical storm watch would not be issued, but you will be updated and informed whether you are going to have the potential to experience these tropical storm gust-like conditions. But tropical storm watch and warnings are issued when sustained winds are expected between 39 and 73 miles per hour. So that's some of the terms that we would have been using or last week, and we will potentially use this week if that area develops further. So just to remind you of your emergency preparedness or your hurricane preparedness, your emergency kits should already be stacked and ready to go. Have your emergency plans down. Everyone in your family and your household knows what the emergency plan is. Stay informed to the latest updates that are going to be coming out of the Met Office. Protect your home and know your evacuation zones. Everyone again in your household should be aware of your evacuation zones, and stay connected and stay informed to the Met Office and your local news stations, where you will get the updates as they are provided. So thank you for joining us today at the Antigua and Barbuda Meteorological Service. I'm a meteorologist, Jaleel Jacobs. You can find us on social media. Spread the word on YouTube and X, Antigua and Barbuda Meteorological Service. Call Hotline 463-4638 or visit our website at antiguamet.com, where we make regular daily updates. Again, thank you for joining and have a good day.
Today's tropical weather update has been brought to you by State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.